and now he has his doctorate. Everything that he says is true, and you should believe it.
Oh, factual?
Yeah.
Because he Google fact checked it?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just telling you what's going on down in...
Down in the deep?
Yeah. I'm telling you what's up. That's all.
It's cool. You know what I mean? You know what?
Maybe your balls shrinking makes your dick look bigger.
No, I took a tape measure.
Yeah?
You should follow D-Trend on TikTok, too. He's the one that got me kind of onto steroids.
Well, what is it? It could have negative effects, though.
Oh, it could. Like, I
There's
probably
no
won't get a
negative
boner for like a
effects.
month.
You don't have a girlfriend, do you?
No. You think I would have a fucking girlfriend?
You've been trying lately.
I was trying, but then some shit happened, so now I'm back on my bullshit.
Back on the bullshit?
You ain't quite back at your bullshit.
Not on the bullshit, but I'm on the bullshit of never getting a girlfriend again.
I mean, I don't think you should, like, completely, like, exit out. Like, take your time. What you gotta do.
Yeah,
talk about what happened with the bullshit.
Didn't like this chick, right? Totally cool. We were having, like, I don't know, it was like a cool relationship thing we had going. We were exclusive and whatnot. Wanted to, like, pursue more. She was still stuck on her ex. Was gonna go fly to fucking Texas to go see her ex, and I was like,
you said we were exclusive?
yeah.
Raggedy bitch. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, anyway, so she wanted to go fly to her ex, didn't end up flying to her ex, and then it was just like, that was kind of a dick move, bro. Like, kind of a dick move. Like, you wanted to get over it. I was like, so I was very supportive. I was like, go do what you got to do, man. Like,
he apologized to her.
Yeah, I was like,
he apologized to her and all of his exes that fucked him over.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I want to have a big clarity thing after too.
It's like 12 steps in the AA. Like, you have to, part of the steps is going back and, like, righting your wrongs.
Oh, you agree?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he should have apologized.
I mean, I guess every single one depends and, like, varies. Like, I could own my shit with every one of my exes that I've had, but at this point, it's like, what's the point? Because each and every one of you guys are complete fucking douche canoes. Yeah. And so, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like,
no, total clarity
I wouldn't really go back and apologize. I mean, I guess unless, like, we were friends. Like, if we're, like, I do. Like, I'm actually cool with all of my exes. So, I mean, at some point, there was definitely, like, a reasoning and, like, a logical understanding of, like, hey, this is where I fucked up. This is where you fucked up. But if it's, like, years later, I'm not apologizing for shit.
No, totally disagree, man. You got to fucking go in there. It's a clarity thing. Think about how much wasted energy you have fucking, like, in that abyss of an ex fucking you over thing.
None.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm saying it's probably deep down there. I thought the same
thing. She fucked you over. You didn't fuck her over.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying.
There's a difference.
There's a huge difference, but, like, I'm telling you, man, I read this book, How to Make Shit Happen. There's, like, a core 4 thing. It's, like, totally changed my perspective on everything.
I had to read a book that was, it was called, I think something like How to Make Friends and something. It was literally
Do you have
how to
trouble
talk
making
to
friends?
No, I don't. I just have a problem with being incredibly blunt and sometimes being an asshole. And, like, that book literally changed my life.
Too.
Yeah, it literally changed my life because it's really, like, and my end all from that, like, my takeaway from the book was, like, it's really not what you say, but it's the way in which you say it. And sometimes, like, the things that you say are literally pointless because all it's going to do is just offend people. And at that point, they're not going to be receptive to what you're saying or, like, the point that you're trying to make. So just, like, being an asshole about things and just expressing your opinion because you feel like it has to be known is actually really egotistical. And so, like, dial back for a minute and, like, really understand that the vast majority of people don't give a fuck about your opinion. It's more or less about how you make them feel. So if you make somebody feel good while telling them that, like, I don't know, dude, like, you're a fucking asshole. Like, I can just look at you and be like, you're a fucking asshole. Or I can look at you and be like, yo, I think that you're a dope person to hang around. Like, I really do. Like, I love being around you. I think that you make awesome points and that, like, you really do a lot of research and the things that you know and you know that you know what you're talking about. Like, dude, you go so hard for the cause and that's a beautiful thing. But I also know that sometimes when you say things, I know people take them the wrong way. So, like, let's just try to, like, think about it. Like, there are different ways that you could say things there's 1,000 ways that you could say things, but, you know, their perception is literally all up to you. It's your responsibility. So, you know, and in that way, like I just told you, essentially, like, yeah, the way you talk to people, you're a fucking asshole. But I didn't just tell you that bluntly. I was just like, no, like, you got to chalk them up and let them know, like, these are the awesome qualities I have that you have about you. And in that, like, you were very interested in what I just had to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
And then I
have
smoothed it
something to add though.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I want to be an asshole.
I mean, and if that's your, if that's your MO, then I mean, go for it.
Actually,
Like literally, wait. The other day, right? No, I got a perfect example. The other day, me and his brother were sitting in our apartment chilling, and I saw Dylan walk by to his room to go change. They were going golfing, and I said to his brother, I was like, "Hey, you want to see me make Dylan self-conscious?"
Okay.
Yeah, and then so he goes to his room and changes, and he comes out, and like they're all dressed up. And I'm like, "Hey, Dylan, why are you so underdressed?" And they're all dressed up.
So they're like looking around, like, bro,
Did it
what
work?
What do you mean?
No,
No.
not even the ink stains.
no.
Did you realize I wasn't joking about the ink stains?
Yeah, I know. My pants were a little fucked up, but the polo was dope. So I was like, fuck it. And plus, I got all bougie. I had like my bougie clothes for the wedding. So it's just like,
I guess I'll change into these.
yeah.
You tried it.
Yeah,
You did.
no.
You tried it. But I mean, that's different from you, like, actually, like, you know, like, you were intentionally just being, like, funny with your boys.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what I was referring to is more or less, like, when you, like, really want to make a point with somebody, there's 1,000 ways that you can say
Wow.
it.
Oh,
Wait, you should
I
talk to our
do
buddy
that, though.
Mike. She should talk to Mike.
I've
Yeah.
heard about it.
No, I think I actually do that because
Shit.
whenever I point out like something on quality and so on that's not preferable to someone, I will always point out something about myself first. So I'll be like, hey, so I'm gonna tell you something, but I'm gonna tell you something about me first. I'm an asshole. Now here's what you gotta change about yourself.
So when you do that, they're automatic. Like, I would look at that and be like, so you're an asshole, but fuck you. Why do I have to change? Like, congratulations on realizing that, but I'm not going to change shit. But if you flip that around and you said, like, so listen, you've got these awesome things about you. Like, I love how you do this, this, and this, and this, and this. People are coming into, they want to know, like, what else you have to say. You're complimenting them. You're stroking the ego. And people, in general, humans, we're so egotistical. Like, it just is what it is. Like, if somebody strokes your ego, for example, I could look at you and be like, God, you're so fucking hot. Like, you're fucking hot. Like, dude, I love the beard. The muscles are looking dead right. And, you know what I mean? Like, you've got this awesome thing about you.
yeah.
But I don't like how we went to dinner last night and you said, you know, X, Y, and Z. You know, this is just how it made me feel. But, you know, I still love the way that you do what you do and blah, 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 blah. You literally just heard everything I said.
Yeah.
What didn't you like? What didn't I like?
You just actually no. I wasn't paying
You wasn't ready for that. You weren't ready for that.
I wasn't paying
Here's the
attention.
thing,
But
though.
what did you hear me say?
I got the compliments. I took
He heard the compliment.
Here's
I
the
took
thing,
away
So
the
then you dig
compliments.
into that a little bit more, and you find that people might actually listen to what you had to say. Now Dylan's just Dylan, so he's not listening to a fucking thing I have to say because
Well,
he's still fucked up on the bullshit.
you
about his
remembered our
girlfriend
names.
and all that. Well, actually, he told on you, and I was like, Dylan and Cody, Dylan and Cody, Dylan.
I'm the one that
So
said
they
it was
weren't gonna
Dylan
tell
and
me who
Cody.
was who. I got it a little fucked up in the beginning, and I was like, one's Dylan, one's Cody. Don't remember which one. And they were like, we're not gonna tell you. Let the games begin.
Now here's the thing about everything you just said, right?
Okay.
So it's egotistical and all that, right? But here's the thing: you're still manipulating someone into doing something you want. Both ways are manipulation. One way is more effective.
Life is manipulation.
Yes.
That's true. That's very
And that's
Life is
that's low-key
manipulation.
my thing. I love like doing something that seems like very casual and small, and then predicting the outcome and seeing if it actually comes to truth, comes to be. I love doing that, and when I'm right, it's fun.
You're really good at it too. You could he'll plan out like a whole like attack on me. Basically, that's what I'm gonna say. A whole fucking attack on me. All right, but he'll do like the littlest things in the beginning to make whatever he wants come true.
Yeah,
it's like-
manipulation.
Yeah, but it's like so fucked up how you could predict. I mean, maybe I'm a very predictable guy. Let's just go there. Maybe I'm very
Okay.
predictable.
Okay.
So like, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you're kind of fucked up in that way. I could never do that. I can't like do the littlest things to get people to do these tiny motions that's gonna lead to the outcome you want.
Yeah, we know there was a fail after Block Island.
Yeah, that's- yeah.
Everyone knows.
God roasted me right off
Wait,
the.
I'm gonna stop both of you though. Dylan, I'm pretty sure we started. Do the intro. Don't
All
fuck
right.
it up.
Yeah, all right. We're going to
Don't
try a
fuck
new
it up.
one here today, guys. Ladies, we're here to just give you the tips, do a little bit of sips, and by the end, we're going to have you dripping. This is the Tipsy Show. I'm your host, Dylan. This is Cody. We'll let our guest introduce herself.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Marcella, aka Salago. I am the host of Unsexed. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everything unsexed. IG unsexed_ the show.
Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not on.
What?
Well, so okay, I posted one TikTok video and literally within like 15 minutes it was muted. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guess I can't stay. It was just all about like, okay, so I said, ladies, if I invite you out for a girls' night, that means you keep your man at home. Do not invite him. Do not ask if he can come. Leave that motherfucker at home. We liked you before him. We're gonna like you after him. Take a break and leave that motherfucker alone. It's called girls' night.
I'm surprised I got blocked. Someone reported you.
Right. I was like, literally, I was only up for like 15 minutes and they were like, boop, you're muted. I was like,
I mean, TikTok's algorithm for that shit's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because like every time I see sensitive video, I get all excited, think I'm gonna see something cool, and I'll click on it, and then it's just something lame, like someone like eating a lemon or some shit.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's bullshit.
I'm not a big fan. TikTok's great for like getting out there, but like their fucking algorithm sucks ass.
I literally like my Facebook this afternoon was like completely blocked off. Like I have no content. I have no nothing. Like you can go on my Facebook and you can see my page. I will jump on my Facebook right now and there's nothing.
The media giants are taking
Nothing. And I'm like, do you usually get like a warning or something like you violated our community standards? Last month I had to go toe to toe with them and I was like, no, I didn't. And they had to like put me under review with like within an hour it actually came back where they're like, okay, well maybe you didn't. Fuck you.
So,
Violate shit.
so you're married or engaged?
Neither.
Neither.
Single.
Neither. I am single.
Okay.
I am
it's
single.
perfect.
So
Dating, but,
have you
you know.
ever had Tinder or Bumble?
Tinder, I did. I've done so. Good God, like online dating. Yeah. So I've had a Tinder. I've had Bumble. I've had Hinge. Way back to what was it called? Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish got so creepy, like really, really, really fast. Like I was like, their algorithms fucking sucked. Like I was like, I can't do this. Like
Is it still downloadable?
I said I wanted like I don't know. I have no idea. So that was like my first dating site ever. Like this was like years ago. And the only one that you can really find me on now is on Hinge, but I'm pretty sure they probably logged me out and like shut my account down because it's been inactive. I have like 208 somethings on there. My notification just says like 208.
You don't
It
have to
might really
brag.
be like 245, but
Some
I mean,
of us aren't
whatever.
doing as good as you.
I just find online dating is
2600 on
awkward.
Tinder.
So here's the thing about Tinder and Bumble and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a very specific thing. I always try and look up when I'm on there and I have some time.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the 2 M's: MILFs and midgets. Do you have a specific category too, or do you, Dylan?
No, I just kind of roll the dice. It's a swipe, see whoever likes me. Whoever
you
messages.
never like set the height or like the
Well,
age.
If I
to a
wasn't
certain
banned
thing?
off Bumble, I could do a lot
You
more.
got banned off Bumble?
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Somebody reported you?
Okay, hang on. A little backstory. Cody is my wingman with online dating.
Okay.
Because he can finesse like the weirdest stories to get girls interested or like keep something going. I can't keep anything going on online dating. Hey with 2 Y's, they'll say what's up. I won't respond for a month.
So that's my girl Jackie for me. She's like, no, but she's like, you can't say these things. I'm like, he just said what's up, but he's asked me it like 3 times this week. I was like, I'm fucking over. What's up? Like, what's up? The same shit that was up on Tuesday. Okay, it's Thursday, motherfucker. I'm at work all day. Like, what do you want to like? Ask me something engaging or something. So my girl Jackie was one. She had to totally doctor me up because I was like, bro, I'm so sick of like, text me to death is the easiest way for me to be like, goodbye.
Gone.
I mean, if the girl don't respond, she don't respond. You could do it 2, maybe 3 times at most, depending on if she cute or like cute. You know.
Dude, I don't even think so. I say let them talk to you. Let the girls come on to the guys.
That's a good mindset, but I mean, like society has pledged it to be
Bumble's
for
not
the
set
girls.
up for that though, is it? Like you actually, the girl
I'm
has
off
to
Bumble.
like you.
I'm off Bumble.
Okay,
I'm
wait,
off
wait, okay.
Bumble.
So like
Tinder
with Hinge,
only.
okay, Tinder only. Okay, so like my Tinder's actually set to like I have like very specific settings on my Tinder.
Ooh, please
Wait,
tell us.
yeah, what do you got?
I do. So on my Tinder, like I actually was like I only want female responses, and I'm nobody's unicorn. I just want to have fun with the female. Like that was really like that was my rhyme, reason, and my everything for being on Tinder. I was just like, nope.
To get
nope.
chicks.
Yeah.
So,
What?
would you have sex with a midget?
I've never really been in that position to be like yay or nay. I don't see myself going there. But I also feel like this is a really, really like discriminatory like question. Like I feel like they're gonna like come for me if I'm like no.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It's not my forte.
All right, I'll change it.
I mean, I'll say this: like, if it's a really good looking midget, like, I mean,
low key.
I mean, like it might, but so for me, like though, like I'm just not like about like looks or just fuck it just to say we did it. Like, but then again, like part of me is like, just do it to say you did it. But I know, like for me, like it's like mental stimulation. Like you gotta like do more for me than just like have the looks or like the sweet talk. Like you gotta like. There's got to be more than that. Like intellectually, like stimulate me because once you get it here, you get it here, you get it here, and it's over.
Yeah, but see,
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah, you're pulling away. You're pulling away from the question. You're going into the looks. You're going into
then-
what you want them to say. We're saying, do you straight up want to have sex with a midget?
Yes or
That
no?
is not on my list of things to do. No,
So you would not.
I might.
Okay. So I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Okay.
Now, are we talking both male and female, or are you being discriminatory? Discriminatory.
I'm definitely discriminating.
word.
It would have to be male only.
Yeah,
Male
really.
only.
Male only.
Wow.
Male only.
See, I thought you were talking about female the whole time.
No, I'm incredibly. I am very, very selective and very choosy about like if I want to be intimate with a female. I'm very, very selective about that.
Well, she like real
selective.
cute and like real nice.
Yeah.
I would never ever
cute
call a
little
female
midget.
that I've ever been intimate with or want to be intimate with. I would never define her as cute,
Stunning.
gorgeous,
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous?
She's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
She's
That's a good word, I guess, but I feel
Intriguing.
like it's if a guy
Sexy.
said it, it would come off with a different perspective than if a girl said it.
Well, of course,
I
but
feel
like in any female who's ever been with a female will tell you that we channel energy much different than we do with men. So you can be like, oh, damn, baby, you're sexy. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But I can look at her over there and be like, you are so sexy. And it's complete, it can be taken totally differently. Woman to woman versus man to woman, totally differently. Is it
Really?
sexist? Maybe. But
Well-
are we going to stop? No.
Well, here's the thing, though. The whole "damn, you're sexy" thing or anything like that has just been mass spammed by the male gender so much that I feel like it's lost its touch, it's lost its meaning,
You have to be more creative nowadays, absolutely.
which is probably what a lot of, that's probably what we're lacking.
Well, I
Creativity.
don't think you're lacking it. You have a creative
On
mind.
your Tinder, on mine, I'm pretty basic.
Yeah, my Tinder though. Really?
Oh yeah, I don't do nearly. I'm not nearly as extra.
Wow, that's
I'm
maybe
too
why
lazy.
I got banned off Bumble.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
way too
guarantee you. So
lazy.
listen, if you what's your sign?
What do you mean my sign?
When were you born?
July. I'm a Cancer. Cancer.
Yes,
Gemini.
I bet
Are you a sign girl? Hang on. Can we just like?
So
are you
look,
a
I'm
sign
gonna
girl?
stop you right here. So listen, you want more action on your Tinder? Put what your sign is.
Like low key, that's kind of gay. I think. Like I'm a
You-
Cancer.
I so not for nothing, but I'm a female telling you, if you want more action on your Tinder, put up your sign. Who are you trying to impress?
All right.
Males or females?
All right.
Okay, because to another male, he might be like, that's gay. But bro, you're not there for that. You're not there for another male's fucking opinion, unless that is what you're there for.
All right. No, but I'm gonna give it a try. How about this? We'll come back in a week, and I'll tell you if it worked or not. I'll go hard on Tinder, see if I could lock down
So
some
I feel like
biddies.
we should talk about this. So like you should put like laid back Cancer man or July Cancer man. What do you look? Where are you on Tinder for? Just looking to have some fun.
Yeah.
All right, looking for a partner in crime. Nothing serious.
That's kind of good.
I think mine's better.
You do that, and I promise you, like, your shit's gonna blow up. Because right then and there, like, any female who's like, God, I don't want a relationship either. She knows that you're fun. She knows, like, what kind of personality you've got. Because, I mean, I know, like, a lot of guys are like, oh my God, she's one of those astrology girls. Like, not for nothing, but, like, I could rip you to shreds with Cancer. Like, I could rip it to shreds. I'm an Aquarius, though. So, I mean, like, it's not definitive. It's not, I'm not going to tell you, like, this is who you are and this is what you do. And I know it because you're a Cancer. But it's like, there are so many, like, personality traits that just coincide with all of the above that, like, yeah, women, we do tend to gravitate, or a lot of us do, because it's all about, like, we always talk about, especially in 21, energy. You know what I mean? What is energy all about?
So
energy
much
is
I'm learning right now.
it's not
So
just
much
a
I'm
hashtag.
learning.
I fuck with vibes. I see a picture, she gives off some good vibe. I'll tell her, you give off a good vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, see, I would do the same thing, but I feel like everyone hates on Geminis.
We don't hate on you guys.
Oh, it's all over.
When's your birthday?
It's all over TikTok. June 3rd.
So you're a June Gemini. Okay, so you're. I mean, there's. In my experience,
Oh, you're gonna get shit on,
you're
Cody.
not as bad as the May Geminis. The May Geminis are like of a different breed. The June
Douchebags?
Geminis,
They're douchebags.
douche canoe.
Douche canoe. Is it
Douche
canoe or
canoe.
canoots? I always thought it was canoots.
I would call it a douche canoe. It's been a douche canoe since the day it entered
I
my
think
vocabulary.
canute sounds better.
Canute.
Canute.
Douche canute.
Yes.
I thought
No,
it was
you're
canoe.
a douche canoe.
Yeah, douche
Canoe.
Like if you think about like a vagina, like it's almost like the shape of a canoe. Like you're a douche canoe. You're a whole vagina. Like you're a vagina cleanser. Like fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
canoe.
And you're
That's what I
technically
thought.
swimming in it.
Technically, yeah, but
Oh,
like,
wait. Here's my Tinder bio, though. Tell me if you like it, okay?
Okay.
Very simple. All it says is not an axe murderer.
No, it's fucking weird.
It's been
Like,
working pretty good.
Okay, well, like good
Well,
for
wait,
you.
wait.
I mean, but like Tinder's strictly for hookups. So I mean,
We have two different perspectives coming on, though. When you were like, 23, 24, right? Now, was, you're 26, right?
we got mic issues going on. We got mic issues.
All right, so look. Was the whole axe murder thing prevalent?
no, like it's just weird to me. Like I'm not an axe murderer. Okay, but you might be a stalker. Like who the fuck wants? Like you're just. I don't know. Like for me, I'd just be like, okay, and I would just swipe.
No.
Like,
So like you're gonna go hang out with the guy for somewhere, whatever. You're talking, and then the girl says, or you say to the girl, "I hope you're not an axe murderer." Yeah, I'm just prefacing that I am.
But there are
not.
some women that I think
An axe
that like
murderer.
appreciate that humor. For me, I just be like, okay, like no, am I an axe murderer? Like
Big titty goth girlfriend. That's my super like of the day.
she's a big titty goth girl.
Tits don't even matter.
Is that your type?
That's just what people say. Oh yeah, one of them. Yeah,
You like the goth kind of thing?
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. The whole goth vibe.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
What about you?
Just for some odd reason, just like blonde,
Midgets.
like short blonde chicks is just the way to go for me.
Okay.
Like very, like I feel like I'm being very stereotypical right now, but short blonde chicks, 5'5", 5'6" max, because I'm a short guy.
Right.
You know,
It must suck.
Yeah. You can be taller than me, chick. Okay.
I don't know. I dated a girl. She was like 5'8". I'm 5'8.5". So
Those
it's
heels were awkward.
terrible. Had to wear flats everywhere we went. I was
Did
like,
you?
no,
That's
I didn't
nice.
wear the flats.
I feel like that, like you can pull that off. Like I feel like some couples pull that off really well. For me, I could never date a guy that was shorter than me.
I feel like that's for
You
most
missed
women.
such an
They can't.
opportunity.
I probably do, but I'm like, you gotta be like this tall to ride this ride, bro. Like you gotta have a couple inches towering over me. Like that's
I
just my
mean-
forte though. Like that's what I like. You know what you
I
like
mean,
as a-
guys can't control their height.
Yeah.
No,
You
but
know?
you can control who you pull into your space, and you like what you like.
Fair enough.
I-
Midgets,
You know?
midgets and milfs.
Midgets and
Would
mills.
you date a woman who was like 600 pounds?
No. Negatory. Gotta
Okay, so maybe it's like a health condition or something that got her there. She may not be able to control that necessarily, or have it under control. It's just about what you like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you had a girl who like couldn't gain weight and she was like permanently like skinny, you know what I mean? It's just a thing. A girl with acne who may just have an issue, you know, you like what you like. And I don't feel like it's right to like shame anybody. I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there are people out there who find me to be uglies. Well, fuck. Cheers to you. You know what I mean? That's fine. That's cool. That's cool.
They can go fuck off if they think I'm ugly. Shit.
I mean, but I wouldn't even go that hard though. It's just like you like what you like. I'm not your cup of tea. That's fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? I had a good friend of mine who used to say, he was like, some people like pickles, some people like them better as cucumbers, and I'm like, some people don't fuck with vegetables at all.
Some people like them both.
Fine. But I think we could wrap this into like with the next topic, because we had a question about length and girth.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a serious question. I feel like most males need to understand what's going on, because you got some dudes, you got like a long dick, but a skinny dick.
Let's start this though with what you think girls would like.
Okay. Let's do that.
To be totally honest, I'm not like a huge girthy guy, but I feel like girls are more into girth for like the stretch and like, you know, all that.
Yeah, girth.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's girth.
I'm not talking no chode.
Yeah, not
like
a chode. We're not talking tuna can or anything over here. Like,
girth.
But more girthy than length.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you got a 5-inch dick, but it's girthy, you know?
Oh, wow. He went up from last time, guys.
3-inch, 2-inch.
This is like 5 and girthy.
Wait. You said this is 5?
It's like 5.
Oh my God. I feel so bad
like
for everybody.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this is like
That's
5.
like a foot long.
No, this is a foot long. This is a foot.
Why would you do a foot?
This
That
is
is
a
a 5.
foot. This is a foot, and then here's like 5.
Your foot was more accurate than the 5.
Foot,
I am very
like
concerned right now.
Like I'm talking about the inside, not the outside of my fingers, like the inside. Like that's like 5. I mean, if you're 5 and girthy, like it's cool. So
that's probably about 5.
Let me break this down because it's funny.
Yeah.
Me and the girls actually had like it was like a half-hour long conversation all about width, girth, length. So it really doesn't matter to a lot of women. It's literally about what you do with what you got. Because so like, all right, if you have a small dick, if you know how to move that shit up, down, forwards, and sideways, and like really like get in it, so that like you're hitting like all walls, and she can really feel it, then more power to you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you've got like a big dick, if you're like rolling like 7 inches and you're girthy, like you got to know you can't just go in there pound town on every woman, because most females are like, I don't want those fucking vaginal lacerations. Like you will legitimately go in there and tear shit up, and I mean like trip to the ER, tear shit up.
Never been there, so yeah.
I'm very proud of this. I had a girl stop me because she said I was going too deep. Yep.
That's awesome.
I was very proud of.
Tell her to take some deep breaths.
Proudest moment of my life.
Tell her to take some deep breaths, and then that's like you're supposed to like go slower at that point. Like go slow. Like you can't just. And I think like that's also a problem. Like I see it on porn. I also had like an ex who did it, where it was a very, very short-lived relationship, but it was like pound town. Like you would go in and it's like you're like fucking like a jackrabbit, and it's like nobody wants that. Like nobody wants that jackrabbit shit. Like you have to know how to use what you've got and like really like stick and move. Like you gotta know what you're doing.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think porn fucked that up for a lot of males. I think it really fucked it up because most porns, like you said, it's just going right at it, jabbing into it.
And girls. And girls.
Name
a girl you've met that doesn't like to be choked.
I know some females who don't like to be choked.
I've met maybe one.
There's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of trauma out there in girls who do not like to be choked. So do not assume that all women like to be choked. They don't. And you could potentially like traumatize the shit out of a woman. So feel her out and see what she likes.
And women, do not assume that all guys like to choke girls. Because like I don't really care about it. I'll do it, but I really don't care.
Yeah, if you have a guy who grew up where like your dad was like beating the shit out of your mom, you may feel like it's completely wrong to like choke a female in the bed realm. So but it's communication. It's literally talking to your partner to find out what they like and what they don't like. Like I've had partners before who were like, important. I can't, like I don't. You know, like I've never choked a female before, and I have others who are like, we're going at it, and like he wraps his hand around my throat, but it was also like I was comfortable with that person, and I knew like you're not going to choke me to the point where I'm going to lose consciousness. It's literally just a little bit of a rush to the head.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to. You don't even do like a hard choke. Like I don't think.
It's in the sides.
Yeah, you go right to the sides.
But some people like that. It's like to the point of like almost passing out. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's kinks.
Yeah.
It really boils down to kinks.
Yeah. I mean, I have no preference to though. Sure, I'll do whatever the fuck she wants or whatever, right? But I mean, like, I'm not just gonna go and, full on out fucking hurting her,
Thank you. You
Like,
don't do that.
yeah.
That's how you end up with a record.
Yeah, well,
That's how you end up with a record.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's
they don't come back.
Yeah, no. And you fucking traumatizing women left and right. Being like, I thought all bitches wanted to be choked.
Speaking of preferences, let me put it this way. What if you don't have the time? What if the guy's a two-pump chump? How do you feel about two-pump chumps? Are you proud, like, that you got the good pussy or whatever? Or are you just like, wow, that dude fucking sucks?
So the first time is fine. Second time, I'm putting a cock ring on you.
Wait, please. All right. I know what cock ring is, but please explain the function of it.
So the function of a cock ring, especially if like you get like a vibrating one. So I actually have one at home. It's like two-pronged. And so there's like two rings, and they're like super jelly, so they, you know what I mean, like they're flexible, and then it has like a little vibrator on the bottom, so it's like two rings, and then there's like this little vibrator on the bottom, and you just click it like that and it vibrates. So you put it around the penis. If you're smaller, you're gonna use a smaller ring, or if you want it to have like a tighter grip, you go ahead and you put it on there. It does not hurt the male. You can use both if you want to. Go ahead and, but I mean, obviously only there's two different rings. So like you can actually separate them like this. And there's a big ring, and then there's a smaller ring, and they're both connected by this little, it's like a vibrating bar almost. And so like you take this and like you put it on, and what it does is it makes you more sensitive, but it also like rushes the blood, and it stops you from coming so fast.
Wait.
And then it also vibrates.
Wait.
So whether you're on top or on bottom, she's still getting clitoral stimulation. It's a beautiful thing.
Wait. I had to stop you. Have you ever seen Blue Mountain State?
No, what's that?
No. So you don't know Thad? Because like that little story is giving off mad Thad vibes.
No.
So you have a community cock ring. Thad had a community pocket
You said a
pussy.
community cock ring?
Well, yeah.
First of all, I don't
You
share my
said you had your own cock ring at your place. Mm-hmm. So this cock ring is used on multiple men.
It's washed. It's sanitized.
Okay. Thad's pocket pussy was not sanitized. They all got STDs from it. You should watch Blue Mountain State. It's pretty funny.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
It's actually a good show.
It made me want to buy a pocket pussy.
What I don't get, I feel like, to be totally honest, I've never had a cock ring. I've never done that. But like, if I feel like I'd lose my boner, like that's just like,
No.
like flow's cut off, like
No, it doesn't
it's
cut
gone.
off your flow, but it redirects, like it's a lot more condensed blood flow to the penis. So like you put a cock ring on, and the tip of your dick is like super, super, super sensitive. Like super sensitive. But it stops you from coming, like you're not coming as fast.
How that's so counteractive. Like if your tip's really, really sensitive, you're coming. Like
I strongly suggest you go grab one and you try it out.
Honestly,
You know, speaking of the tip, I absolutely hate when a girl just focuses only on the tip. I'm talking like thumb action, tongue act, everything. Only the tip. I've had that happen, and it just hurts a lot.
I think in a jerk
Tell her
off.
to swallow your cock.
I mean, you push down at that point.
Don't do that. Wait. You're talking about like when she's riding you, or like with her mouth?
Mouth. But not fast, slowly,
Wow, you
pressure.
really just.
And if she agrees, she will just do it. You don't force her head down and make her throw up all over your dick.
I would highly recommend that you didn't, because a bitch like me might just chop that shit. I will bite down. Don't you ever try to slam my fucking head into, like, don't you ever.
I've had a lot of girls tell me they like that.
I would legit, I would bite down.
It's a communication. It's a communication thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you did say rim, so I was like, excuse you? Like, I would bite. I would bite. I would bite. You ever take my head and you slam it in, I'm fucking you up.
Well,
like,
that won't
we're
feel
both
good.
going to be sore. I'm going to have a sore throat for the next week, and you're not going to be able to use your dick for the next few.
That won't feel good for the guy either, though.
Right.
Yeah, you know?
You don't ever want to do that. Like, it's literally about like respect and communication. So if she's not going like all the way in, and she's only like doing like the tip, like just tell her, be like, babe, let me see you swallow that dick. I want to see you swallow that dick. I would make my dick disappear in your mouth.
I guess that would be a good way of wording it.
If you're into like talking dirty like me, I love talking dirty. Like, talk some shit to me. Like, I love that shit. Talk some shit. So I want to hear, ooh, I like it, or like, but there's a sexy ways that you can tell your partner like what you want. Like, you can just be like, baby, let me see you take that down. Like, I want to see you swallow that dick. Put your hands on it. Like, go ahead, like right here. Like, literally, like, tell her to spit in her hand and like literally rub the shaft up and down while she's playing with the
See,
like,
I've had girls get offended by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
well, tell
like
her to take her little ass home because it's past her fucking bedtime.
it's all about no we
because real women
18
appreciate
plus.
communication. Real women appreciate communication.
Please don't put that on me. 18 plus.
And I will tell her, take your little ass home and go to fucking bed. It's still past your bedtime and you're not ready to be out here playing with grown folks. So for me, as an adult, if you are engaging in sex with someone and they are not pleased, to get offended, I think it's literally one, it's all in how you're saying it to the girl. But if you're like being sexy, you're saying it and like you're being playful and you know, like you're really just trying to communicate like, hey babe, try this, or you know, I want to see you do this. And she's just like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. Like, okay, well, Becky, you suck at sucking dick. Like, I'm trying to give it to you really nice, but you're over here being offended by it. You know what, get the fuck out. Just go. You know what, Becky, this is cut off. Like,
You got more balls
That's you
than me.
though. That's you. That's you. You're different, you know. I've had multiple girls get offended by it because, like, let's be honest, a lot of girls don't know how to suck dick. You know, a lot of girls don't know that grapefruit technique. That, like, you know.
That's very true. A lot of girls are bad at sucking dick, but you know that I think it just comes from a lack of practice.
Lack of practice, and then you just sit there and pretend like it's good.
Tiana Trump, okay? She will tell you how to suck dick like a champ. Like she's great.
There's a better thing you can look up. It's called the grapefruit technique. Have you ever seen it?
I'm not using grapefruits. Like, I actually like grapefruit.
Have you seen it, though?
I'm not going to do it. I saw it on Girls Trip. I saw it on Girls Trip, and that was enough for me to be like, okay, nope. I'll just
no,
stick
but
to watching
it was the actions.
reiterating what
It's
I'm
the
saying.
actions going into it. It's not you just got a grapefruit like around your dick. Like that, I don't think most guys want a grapefruit around their.
Hey,
like, if
that
gets into
video
the tip
made
of your
me
dick,
wonder, man.
it's gonna burn. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? Do I have chlamydia? Like, holy shit!
See what happens? Yeah. See what
that
happens.
video made me wonder a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Wait, are you talking?
I can recommend any ladies who are like unsure about whether it's like sucking dick, riding dick, just trying any kind of kinks. Like, look it up on the internet, look at different porn sites, see what you like, see what you don't like. And I think that that's one of the best ways to get acclimated to it. And don't be offended if your partner's telling you like a different way that they might like things. Like, what your last partner did may not be what your new partner likes and enjoys. But just be open to the communication aspect. And at the same time, like, don't be an asshole. And that goes for ladies too. Like, you don't have to tell them like, oh my God, you can't eat it right. Like, nobody wants to fucking hear that. And you're just an asshole at that point. So who wants to fucking deal with you anyway?
Yeah, no, I agree. You got to go into it sexy. You got to like make it comfortable.
Yeah, just have a
for the
candid
person.
conversation, have an adult conversation.
But I think for at least like in our age group, like we're into we're just hookup culture right like at this very time. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's either a one night stand, maybe you fuck her 2-3 times, but like if you don't have like a legitimate partner, someone that like you're fucking like every week for months on end, you can't really express that communication to like a random girl.
Those are called girlfriends.
Why not? Listen.
No, like a random hookup, like you're just.
You're doing the do and hoping for the best.
Exactly, that's it. You're not like there to do any small critiques because then it's like, all right, maybe the second or third time, yeah, you want some critiquing because you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna fuck this bitch.
Yeah, but you
you
gotta feel the vibe though. Like for me,
The
like
vibe.
even in terms of like a one night stand, like I would have to know like, there's got to be like I need like an 80% guarantee like you got something to work with here, like, and even if it's like we're going out, we're dancing on the dance floor, like I gotta know you have some kind of moves. So if you got like 2 right feet, I'm like, this may not be a thing. But it's like I don't know, like it's a vibe, like, because not for nothing, but like I haven't had trash sex in a really long time, really long.
Because
time.
you communicate. You tell them, even if it's the first time, you communicate, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, something to work with, little off topic, but it's kind of relevant. What's like the weirdest dick you've ever seen?
Curved and uncircumcised. I mean, I think the weirdest was like Google gonorrhea.
No.
Like you've seen a gonorrhea?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. I Googled gonorrhea and it was like, oh my God, it looked like moss growing on a penis.
No, we're talking in-person dick, like the cock's right up in your face. You're like, what the fuck's going on down here? Like, you're kind of stunned.
I was like curved and uncircumcised. It was the first time I'd ever seen like a curved and uncircumcised penis, and I was just like, that's.
It came at the same time. Like, did you see an uncircumcised first and a curved first?
It was all in
And
one
then
package. He was curved and uncircumcised.
So it hit you full in the face.
I was just
no
like,
pun.
no, it literally didn't hit me in the face. No, not in the face. But yeah, was it like I've never seen that before. It was like, yeah, you know, it's
Whoa.
like the first time you've ever been to the river and seen, you know, like one of those like little mud catfish thing kind of.
Now,
thing.
were you
I was
nice
like,
about
this
it
is
though?
weird.
Did you tell
I
him
didn't
in a
comment
nice
on
way?
it. I didn't comment on it because like I saw it and we hadn't like engaged like in the actual like act of sex yet. So I was just like, okay, well let's just see what happens. And then like that's when I found out like curved dicks are just not my thing. They're not my thing.
Are we talking
I
like-
know some
But
women
did
get
you
pleasure
tell him in
from
a
it.
nice way?
No, I didn't tell him at all.
Oh, you just
The fuck am I gonna shame him for? You can't help it. It's not like he can just be like, "Psh, I'm gonna
So
bring
this
it
was
back
like
to
a
being
one-time
straight."
thing then.
That was a one-time. Yeah.
Okay,
That was a
one-time
one-time
thing.
deal.
Yeah.
That was a
Alright.
one-time deal.
I was trying to bring back the first thing into play
We actually
with
twice.
penises.
It was twice because I
Yeah.
feel like the first time I was like, maybe it was just like it was the first time. So you know, like it was like the first time weirdness. Like you
Yeah.
guys ever have that where like you have
Yeah.
like you know like it's not just a one time, but it's like a couple times. And it's like the first time might be a little weird, but you know what? I think this could be good. So let me try it again.
Yeah.
So then like I tried it again and I was like, yeah, curves is just not for me. So it was a twofer and done.
Wait, all right. Weird question, but
Let's go.
so you're circumcised, right?
Yeah.
I'm circumcised. Are foreskins hard or soft? Do you feel the point is like a pencil, or are they just soft?
They're the same skin that's like on the rest of like on your back penis.
Okay,
It's like the rest. It's just
that's all right.
it's just extra. But
Yeah,
it's not like,
that's
it's not
all I
like
wanted
hard.
to know.
Now, if it was hard, like I would die. Oh my God, what is wrong?
Got a wrecking ball going in.
That's just so sharp. You can write with it like a ball.
No, I mean, so like I don't knock like an uncircumcised penis. I just have to know that like your hygiene is immaculate. Like it has to be immaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I heard my friend has an uncircumcised penis.
You're from my friend.
one of my friends
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
And he-
tell me more.
I'm not gonna mention names because you know him, Cody. But
shit.
yeah, no, he because we always used to give him a lot of shit for it.
Wait, who?
I can't.
Give me the first letter.
I can't.
The first letter.
I
Don't do
can't.
it to him.
First
I
Don't-
letter.
No, don't do it to
I
him.
can't.
Don't do it.
Don't be
Alright.
an
I
instigator.
respect it. I
Don't
respect
be an
it.
instigator.
I
I'm
respect
gonna have
it.
to
We don't
bully
do
you.
names on my show. They're like,
No.
no, we can't shame. You can't
Can't.
shame.
I know, but there's
wasn't
nothing
his
wrong.
choice. It's
There's
not
nothing
your
wrong with having a
choice, like-
uncircumcised dick.
Right,
be
it
proud
was
of
not
it.
his choice.
My boy in the Marine Corps, right? He had an uncircumcised penis, and I used to call him pencil dick every day.
We called him Anteater. But it's true.
Like Arthur the Aardvark.
You got like an Anteater. Like, let's be honest here.
Wait, I know who it is. I know who it is
Oh,
now.
Oh, do you
So
really?
this is the
Shit, I
thing,
threw it
feel
away.
like, so there's
Fuck.
a lot of females who like don't really like. We don't care. Like there are some females that I know have preferences, but there's a lot of females who are just like, okay, circumcised, uncircumcised, it doesn't matter. But you just have to be very, very clean. So like if there's a man who, you know, like I'm gonna get intimate with who's got like an uncircumcised penis, like no BO, like you have to be very, very like clean cut. Like I have to have faith that you wash and you pull back your skin and you're like literally getting really in there and making sure that your shit is legit, because that's where the biggest problems come in, is that there's a lot of bacteria comes in there. Uncircumcised penises are known to give, you know, females like other different, you know, issues. So we just need to know, like, are you clean? And if you don't project that cleanliness to us, a lot of females are like, no, I'm all set.
See, now that's actually a fucking thing for males and females.
Yeah.
You know? Because, I mean, like, you know, uncircumcised penis and, you know, the vag needs to be cleaned very regularly, and you need to have good hygiene.
Absolutely.
I mean, which might be part of the reason why girls do have better hygiene than guys most of the time. I mean, I'm not saying I have bad hygiene, but
I've known some bitches who have definitely had like bad hygiene. Like
That
we
stink
talked
puss?
before, like you,
Yeah.
like.
that stink puss.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah,
is
that
hard.
stink
And
puss.
that's my whole thing though. Like, if you know that there's something
Gotta
wrong,
pull through.
don't do that. Like, it's traumatizing to people. Like, especially like males. Like, if you know that there's something wrong, go get that checked. And there's no shame in that. Like, BV is a very, very common thing that happens to females. It's literally a pH balance, like upheaval. Like, don't take that to be like, oh my God, I'm dirty or not. But I understand this though, that if a man goes down there, he's gonna smell it. It's a very prevalent, like you can smell it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It has a very
you can
specific smell.
You can
And
smell
I know
it.
it's not the girl's fault. I know it's not the girl's fault.
Right, but
like,
it is her fault. Like if she decides to not get that checked and she still wants to come at you like, hey, let's hook up tonight. It's fucking gross. Like go get yourself healthy
Yeah.
and then come back out for playtime. But honey, if you have to sit out on the wall for 5 minutes during recess, go sit your ass on the wall for 5 minutes and then you can come back and play.
I totally agree with you right there. Like, if you got something going on, like, it's kind of a turn. It's a little bit of a turn off, but like
a little bit.
you know,
Like, a little bit?
A little bit. What?
it's a little bit of a
What? You Voldemort or something? Where's your nose at, man? Come on, you
No,
can't smell that shit.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice about it.
He's just
I'm
saying
trying
that
to be
because
nice
he
I'm
about
not
did
nice.
it.
I'm
I-
honest.
He did it
I
recently.
did it. I did it. And you know what? It was a turn off. Like, it was hard to keep like things kind of going,
hard.
but
It's hard to stay hard.
it was like I probably
All
was
the
rocking
above.
like a 75, and it was just like, you know, like it's hard to focus on because you got this thing going on and you don't know like how to act upon it, but it's like I don't know, it's just a weird situation to be in, especially if she spends the fucking night though. That's like the
Oh,
worst.
no.
That was so that is
Wait,
something
did you
can't
get used to it?
what
Did you get used to the smell?
I had a
Talking about what?
terrible
acclimate?
fucking
The desensitization.
terrible night fucking sleep, man. Terrible night sleep.
So it never went away. You went to sleep with that smell.
You
and
like
you woke up with
hot
it.
box that. Just hot
I was
box
just-
that
I
under
was
the
just like,
sheets. It's terrible.
Oh,
Hey, dude.
Ugh.
Like, yeah, no, but smoked a lot of marijuana, got through it. We're good.
It's terrible.
That's the key to life,
it sounds
guys.
like a rough night, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You know, when shit happens, man, but you gotta hit those experiences so you know to back off on the next one.
I mean,
Will you though?
Depends if any alcohol is involved. There's like a heavy chance. There's drunk goggles are really not tuned up too well yet.
there's not enough drunk goggles in the world to prepare me for something that doesn't smell right. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not gonna
have you
happen.
ever had that happen to you?
What? Stink puss near me?
Stay post.
No,
That stay post.
no, no. I mean, have I had it like happen to me like health wise? Or are you asking me like if it's ever been like thrown in my face?
I wasn't gonna ask that.
Thank you.
Oh,
Because it's a very natural thing that happens to
That's what I'm
females. Like I
saying.
don't know any of my girlfriends who haven't had it before, but it's like you know to go and take care of it. Same thing like a yeast infection. Go take care of it. Just go take care of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's easily.
If your balls have like an itchy sensation, go fucking take care of it. Like
No,
Wait,
do
what?
what you do. I don't know. That's like a thing. Like I don't think I like you.
No,
No, I mean, I usually
I don't know,
just,
but if you ever do, like go take care of that
I
shit.
usually just scratch it till the itch goes away. You know.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
take it to the next topic. Let's get off this. I got
Okay.
flashbacks.
Don't ask why it's flashbacks. I don't know the next topic. What the fuck?
We have a piece
What
of
do we-
paper.
Weird dick. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I got this. What is your dick cutoff size? What's too small?
Or too big.
Nothing smaller than this.
Wait, what is that to you?
Yeah, what is that to you in inches?
I don't know, guys. How many fucking inches is it?
No,
Since
no,
obviously
I
I'm
need to
not-
hear you. I need to hear you.
1, 2, 3.
That's not an inch. That's your thumbs are half an inch. You'd have to go sideways for
You
that.
got some
That's
weird
an
ass
inch.
thumbs too, man. I wouldn't be showing
So
those
I
on
would
camera.
say, okay, like minimum 5, no more than 7.
Wow, that's very specific. Huh.
Minimum 5, no more than 7.
I've been seeing that all over TikTok too. Like that's like everyone's cutoff point. Like
Yeah.
you're like
Damn it,
seriously.
we're fucked.
So like there was this meme that used to circulate around, and it was like the picture of this black guy who was like sitting on the side of the bed, and his schlong was no shit this fucking long, and it was like a thing
Girl,
that
that's
like
still going around.
It is,
Yeah.
but I
OG
just like
Mudbo?
recirculated it recently, and it was the cut off, like his dick wasn't pictured in it, but it was like you had some fucked up ass friends if you know who this guy is, and I was like, oh my god, my friends are fucked. Like yeah, we all knew who the hell that was, and it was
Oh
no
my
thank
God.
you. That was Mr. No Thank You,
Mr. No Thank
Mr. No Thank
Have
You.
you ever had a dick so big you couldn't handle it? Is that like what do you do in that situation? Like
Press up against the abs and pray for the best.
really?
Yeah,
You're
grab
just
some
like
more lube or like. So I mean, like, you can either like. There's several things that you can do. Like, if it's too much, it's just too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not. I would never put myself in a place where I'm going to be uncomfortable having sex.
Yeah.
So like, you can either like grab more lube or you have to like engage in some more foreplay. Like, because there's nothing wrong with like switching up and literally going back to like oral sex in the middle of you know, vaginal sex or, you know, anal sex. There's nothing like go back to the basics if that's what you need to do. If you need to re-lubricate, you can either grab a bottle of lube or go back to doing the do. So I mean, like those are some things that you could do. And then if it's just too big, then just like tell them like, dude, you can't go balls deep right now. Like you can't do that because you're gonna fuck my shit up. And not for nothing, but like females, like we might smile a little bit like, ooh, God, I'm a little sore, you know, the next morning, be like, that was fun. But like if I legit like have an issue like peeing the next day, or I have like an issue sitting down to the point where it's like it's super uncomfortable, like I don't want that. Like I would rather just walk
I thought
around.
that was a good thing. If she can't walk the next day, I thought that was a good thing.
I mean, you got her walking a little bow-legged, like, we'll smile and laugh about it. We might tell our friends, like, this motherfucker got me walking bow-legged over here, bitch. It was some good dick. Like, it was great. But no female wants, not to the point where I guess, like, you have to go to a doctor to get it checked out.
Yeah,
I guess, like, that level of discomfort is
that's
what I'm saying. Because, like, I've definitely been to a point where I'm like, oh, God, I'm a little sore. Like, let me shift in my seat. Shit, that was good last night. Like, yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've also, like, had such, like, great but rough sex before that, like I had to go to my GYN and I actually had to get like a lidocaine cream because I had like a laceration, but I was being bounced like all around the fucking room.
That just sounds painful, I guess.
No, it was awesome while it happened, but like yeah, the aftermath, I was like, this shit is no joke. Like it's really, it wasn't fun. Like when you really feel like you're peeing on a cut because you are peeing on a cut. Like it shit is no joke. So it's like you just, I mean, it was fun. Do I regret it? No. Was the aftermath shit? Yes. But I mean, so next time I just know, like, bitch, make sure that you pay attention and like either use more lube or start bouncing back and forth from like actual sex to like foreplay and then back to sex. Like you gotta know. Like, yeah. You live and you learn.
No, you brought something up, right? That just reminded me of something, right? So anal, right? Do you believe in guys when they accidentally put it in the wrong hole, or do you think it's intentional? What's your take on it? I will tell you the truth. What's your take on it?
I think that some guys do it to be a dick, just to see if she's gonna take it. And other times, I mean, if you're like having like drunk sloppy sex, like I mean, it can happen where like you fuck up, you're like, oh shit, my bad.
It can be sober. It can be sober.
Yeah, it happens so.
It happens a lot by accident.
I mean, not for nothing, but like, okay, anatomically speaking, the two holes are so fucking close together. Like, okay, it can happen.
Yeah.
Big doggy.
But
it's like
not for,
almost
but
impossible.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not talking fully in.
Hey, I'll let you. Hey.
What?
Hey. I just let you know, like.
Is that what you say? Hey.
My whole body, like I will literally shift my whole body. Hey,
That is the no-go zone.
No.
Times and places for different things, okay? Times and places for different things, and now is not that fucking time. Okay,
All right.
now.
All right. Well, listen, we're running out of time here, so we're gonna wrap things up. Listen, boys, if you're rocking a 5, God bless you. You can work it. You get over a 7. Listen, just be a little gentler.
Right.
All right. And if you
right.
stick it in the pooper, it happens, man. It happens.
does,
This
and
is
we
the Tipsy Show. Have a great night.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Thanks.